Good morning, sir. Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good morning, Raja. You are audible and visible too.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for Ma'am Navya also is on line. Already Ma'am Lakshmi has joined. And session 1 slot 2 is ready. Slot 1 also just cross-checked. It's all pleasant to have all of you on time. We are just 4 minutes behind, but shortly another 1 minute we take once Navya ma'am also gets ready. If she responds to us, we'll be going further. Navya ma'am, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Can you also put your video on so that we'll be having the right set everywhere? Right. Thank you. Thank you. Right.
Yes, sir.
All of us are ready, and session 1 slot 1 is also ready. Thank you so much for the time of the examiners. I know in spite of so many hiccups in this busy buzzing world, you have given us an hours of your time. And in fact, this is a pleasant moment for all the team of teachers of our language lab at Lendi, who has been putting a lot of effort in driving the young force towards the nation building in the name of making themselves being confident. So especially when you take the English language communication skills, practice or learning or teaching, whatever you say, it is definitely typical in its approach. Taking this as a wonderful cue, we at Lendi's English Language Communication Skills Lab as team working together to drive the young folks to understand how easy that is when somebody who really comes out in speaking English language that is now synonymous with confidence building. So we are trying to put this into the mind of student friends, and thanks to have all these students who have been enjoying thoroughly the journey that we have planned. Especially when you take up the undergraduate program, especially in BTech, and that too in colleges like us, which is little away from the suburbs of both the cities, Vizianagaram and Vishakhapatnam at Andhra Pradesh. It is very tough time for most of the teachers as well as the youngsters who come from the remote influence. Since we are not very nearby city or we are not inside the city, the environment is almost influencing most of our brains to lose the spirit of speaking English language, and then that opportunity is making us becoming low with our confidence. Hence, most of the student friends have preferred taking this language activity seriously. That's why in this journey from first semester till third year first semester, first year first semester to sixth semester in third year one, we have a journey that is planned through different what you call courses. We offer courses called Communicative English 1, Communicative English 2. These two courses basically help students to understand, own the process, where exactly they stand and withstand with their natural readiness towards the process. And when they come to the second year of the course, and then in the third semester or fourth semester, they'll be exposed to understand what employability altogether. And finally, in third year, in the first semester, we allow them to get ready to make or to take what you call job course. You know how English is going to help them for the job. Are they job ready? If they are ready for the job, what kind of confidence that they have to display? How they have to go forward in attending to an interview? All that is discussed, all that is given as an opportunity of practice for them in this course. So in any course, when it is stretched for 16 weeks, first 8 to 10 weeks, we train them seriously. We allow them to take a lot of opportunity to get themselves trained. And after that, the last 6 weeks, we put them into rigorous practice come evaluation. The evaluation goes like this: maybe peer evaluation, teacher evaluation, sometimes situation evaluation. For example, if somebody misses out the session, what is that they are really taking it from that kind of a challenge? If they are behind the race, or if they are not competing with their own peers, what is that they have to do? Even that also has come and taken a seat in the evaluation process. So finally, we allowed them to really mark the main course of interview. Particularly in this main course of interview, it is heard everywhere, experienced in our case. Most of the students are putting their hands up and trying to escape from the situation and failing to produce the right results in the final round of interview, where their jobs or with their higher education, where sometimes their life that is connected. I well remember a couple of years ago, there was a boy who could not be honored with at one of the hubs of talent, though he wants to start his own startup, because he could not write the draft well, he could not make the statement of purpose well, he could not actually make or a wise impact or a standard influence on the government to give him the space at Vishakhapatnam special economic zone. So taking all this into consideration, this part of the exam, to which you both, Ma'am Lakshmi and Ma'am Navya, who have accepted to act as examiners and then leave an indelible impression on their minds by giving your interesting remarks at the end of the session, just to make them know how to mark the interview, particularly in the interview. Anyway, everything is not acquainted. Maybe somebody who is not acquainted with him or her comes as an HR manager. Our plan is also to have you, like all of a sudden known people, to come and join them as interviewer. Similarly, when this examination is to be taken into consideration, there is a typical work plan. We have made it ready, and I would like to show that one also to you. The typical work flow goes like this. The the first half an hour we dedicated for our understanding, to set the context, the one that I'm now doing. You have to introduce each other, like our students get ready to tell their experiences in the laboratory, and they also can mention their readiness, and the support examiners who are there sitting with them, they'll also be introducing themselves, and you yourself can also introduce to them. And after that, we allow you to have your own breakout room in which we organize the main part of the examination. The very crux of the whole process is next 1 hour, where you will be attended by an examinee, and the examinee starts negotiating himself or herself in selling himself or herself out, and you intervene, and then you also can question them. Finally, the last half an hour can be reserved for you to give away your oral remarks, and any other remarks that you would like to even give to individual separately. You may feel free in writing it down, the same that we can serve to them in order to make them understand how easy the process of communication as part of interview. So this is how we are going to start the first course of the examination, that is introduction. So I hope you might come along with us, and this is a long journey, not just today. We started around 4 or 5 years ago. The same we are continuing with many, and thanks for this year. Both of you joined first time, Ma'am Lakshmi and Ma'am Navya, and your experience, your expertise will definitely be more useful for us. And if at all in the whole process anywhere hiccups come, because we are virtually sitting with each other, so naturally technology deceives us here and there. Kindly accept, and the support examiners will be with you. I am always there. So kindly do all the best for the sake of our student friends. So with this, I'll be silent, and now I'll call Ma'am Shravani from session 1 to continue with the introductory part.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. And good morning, Lakshmi ma'am, Navya ma'am, and Team English, and my beloved students. I'm Shravani Rama, Assistant Professor of English. I have been working with Lendy for 6 months. And as sir said, this EJS course really it challenged us. Even for Team English, it is a big challenge because on this planet, the complex creature is nothing but human being. If we see in a classroom, we have to handle with 66 different mindsets, where few students used to feel shy initially to speak, but slowly with our course structure, the activities which we plan really help them to practice all LSRW skills, and the ultimate result is nothing but now they are able to speak with confidence, no matter if they are doing some grammatical errors, but we can say that they are quite confident in speaking. So just to enhance their speaking skill, if as we got habituated with them, if they go with some new people, definitely I think like expertise like you, definitely they are going to receive valuable suggestions and they can implement them in their future, which definitely helps for their professional development. And whatever the suggestions we get from our expertise today, we take it as a guiding light for their career development. And at the same time, I feel that this personal interview leaves a rich experience for the students as well as for Team English, a lifelong memory. So this is all about our course, and in this course we are not only focusing just giving ideas and all. The man behind this course is none other than our Dr. Hari sir. If I just want to say, he'll always come he'll always roll out some new edtech tools, and he'll just try to introduce new activities, bringing students, like he gives all possible opportunities for the students to do regular practice. This definitely makes all of us saying a word that we love Hari sir. So thank you, sir, for making all of us to meet in this virtual conference. And this meet really helps students and as well as us. Thank you, sir. Now I would like to request our students, three students, Dinesh and as well as Sandilia, to introduce themselves and as well as this EGS course. Thank you.
Good morning, Hari sir, Navya ma'am, and Lakshmi ma'am, and my friends. Myself, Dharmila Vishnu Sanjay, I am from EEE. In this semester English lab, we completed group discussion practices. By these practices, we got some confidence in speaking for job group discussions, and we have completed resume practices for career objectives, soft skills and hard skills. By this, we accurately prepared our resume and resume. We have did our best by in preparing resumes, and we have completed our paragraph writing, essay writings, and PPDT, that is picture purpose perception and discussion test. Thank you for giving this opportunity. My friend will continue.
Good morning to Hari sir and all the respected teachers. So I am KV Aditya from EEE. So as we said, our English teachers explored our minds in many ways. Like if we take PPDT, they explored in our creative, how creative we are. So they show us a picture and we have to create a story of our own related to the pictures. So it is very brilliant that they explored our creative side also. Like that, they tested us in so many different ways, like group discussions. So we have to prepare for our interviews, and also mock interviews, so that we have to face interviews in our interviews, right? So for they prepared us in so many aspects, not only for our interview, for also our throughout our life. So it may help in many different ways, which we don't know now, but we may realize later. So thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity.
And once again, I would like to thank Lakshmi ma'am and Navya ma'am for giving your precious time and becoming a part of this evaluation process. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
That's great hearing from both the Sandilya and Mr. Teja. Teja, what's his name? Venkat Teja, right? Okay.
Aditya, sir.
Yeah, Aditya. So definitely this will be quite helpful for you to really put in as an effort for the rest of the life, because you know this communication, confidence, synonymously that go hand in hand, and which will always be mastered only with a lot of practice. So not only these two, duo, and there are others who are there in the same classroom who has put in good effort, and keep continuing the same effort and make a very good attempt before the examiners. In fact, the examiners on top, they are really come up with a lot of experience. When you take Ma'am Lakshmi, she's from SRKR Engineering College as a senior professor who has been dealing a lot of this kind of an FIR. And definitely when you are going to leave a right impact, or sorry, right impression, this will definitely be quite impactful for you. So with this, session 1, slot 1 introduction is over, and now let's go to slot 2, to Ma'am Revati's room.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. So very good morning, Navya ma'am and Lakshmi ma'am, and all the members who are present on the screen. So very good morning. I'm Revati, working as an assistant professor at Lendi Institute of Engineering College, Team English. So here, it's been 6 months since I joined here. But though, we are new to this kind of method, so we never felt, burden, or we never felt it is a pressure, but it's like a learning point, both the teachers and the students. So it is a platform where all the students get chance to practice their skills. So here, when it comes to all the other labs, so they might have experienced before their in this BTech course. But so here, when it comes to this engineering college language lab, so it is all different. So when a language lab is very required, so I understood that it is very much essential for the present generation to explore their skills here in front of everyone. And also language practice is more required for the students who are going to attend their interviews. So here in all the courses, we aim at students' job readiness. So especially in this course, EJS is an ultimate level where they have to be ready to aim their opportunities at the end. So here, so far we heard Hari sir's words and Shravani ma'am's words. Even they mentioned the importance of this course. So even though the students are lagging behind to come front and to come forward and speak, so we make everyone to speak out, and we make everyone to feel free in front of everyone. So this kind of real-time exercises are very much required. So I feel very happy working under Hari sir and as a team English. So here we are actually learning and implementing a lot. So thank you, Hari sir, and thank you, Lendi Institute also. So here we have few of the students friends who are ready to share their experience of their language lab. So you please allow them to speak. So here, yes, I there and speak.
A very fine morning, Haribabu sir, and respected teachers. I am K. Subhash of EEE. So, as part of our ELCS lab, I want to share some beautiful experience in ELCS labs. So, as part of ELCS lab, we have done so many activities in this lab, and we have learned so many things, and we have implemented those what we have learned and implemented in the real time. So this is the best word we have given from our mentor Haribabu sir, and sir always says one point that we have to collaborate with the people, and we have to compare with the people, and we have to communicate with the people. This is the best word I have ever learned from Haribabu sir. So he was the best mentor of my life, and I will very much humble to that person in my life. And we have learned so many things in this lab. So that's it I want to say. And my fellow partner will continue the remaining talk.
Good morning, sir, and good morning to Shravani ma'am. And a very good morning to Lakshmi ma'am and also Navya ma'am. We are from EEE department. We always have that courage to take any kind of challenge, and we are so happy to be part of ELCS lab. And our mentor, and also we all call him as a father. He always treats us a very good manner. He always take innovative things, and he always wants to share with us. And also, we have never thought that we would be very close to Shamini ma'am. She is the one who always thought very good things. As we do very mischievous things, she will always forgive us, and she'll try to encourage her no matter what the way we choose. And there is we have done many things in this ELCS lab, mainly group discussion. Everybody should have the confidence to speak among people. Somebody will lack of confidence. So this ELCS lab will give more courage to speak in a group. And also, when we have to attend an interview, although our words should be more important with a resume, if we have the confidence to speak and our resume is not good, we'd be failure. And both of that also very important as we learn. And a resume, many people got failures in preparing resume. That one also very important. And speaking confident, that we have learned in ELCS lab. Thank you for giving me this wonderful opportunity. Thank you, sir. And also Shravani ma'am. Thank you, sir. Haribabu sir. Thank you very much.
Yes, 1 minute. So this is all from our side. So
Yeah.
thank you, sir.
Great to hear from both the boy and girl.
Yes.
And in fact, they have crisped it down, particularly about the experience that they had in the language lab. And finally, they also have reiterated their spirit never dies, in fact, to grow as engineers, and in facing any type of interview, how they have to be ready, they have opined. May God bless you. And in fact, this is what is an expectation everywhere as per the new education policy, and NEP 2020 is suggesting, or the outcome-based education is also really emphasizing the importance of the self-learning and the self-ready mechanism. So thank you so much for your introductions. I hope examiners, both the examiners would have understood a bit and piece of the student friends' readiness towards the examination. And now I take privilege in asking Ma'am Navya to introduce herself. I just have come to know she's referred by Joshna or some other teacher from our team. And we are very lucky to have soft skills trainer directly under the board of conducting this interview. So thank you, and we'll wait for Navya ma'am to give away her introduction.
Thank you so much, sir. It's very great to work with Lendy team. So coming to my introduction, I'm Navya. I'm working as a soft skills trainer in Arena Groups. Prior to that, I worked as a recruiter in IBM Concentrix. So I've been training many batches in Arena Groups, the students and the teachers also. I've been giving a personality development training for the PhD holders. And recently I have started my own firm, that is Skillwell Oasis, where I'll be training many bank employees over there. I have some set of 15 to 20 bank employees who all are trying to get a promotion in their career. So they have taken my course. So this is all about my introduction, about my qualification and all this stuff. Thank you so much.
It's great to listen from you, ma'am Navya. I know that you are going to make a mark, and in fact, we only can say a simple word, thank you, because in this buzzing world, you have had 1 hour for us also. And in fact, any such kind of a training next time, would you plan to be the part to give it away in our institution? You are most welcome. Thank you so much accepting this invitation. Right? And now we have Madam Lakshmi from SRKR Engineering College. Ma'am is a senior professor in the field of English language teaching, and who has been wise with her thought process, and then who she is going to act as an examiner for us. And thank you for your time, ma'am. I would love to listen from you, introducing yourself to our student friends.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Haribab Garu. And very good morning to all the youngsters sitting there, and including the teachers. You're too young. And to be precise, I'm Professor Lakshmi, heading the Department of English and Foreign Languages in the St. Sagi Ramakrishna Raju Engineering College, Bhimavaram, Andhra Pradesh. So basically, your Lendi Institutes, I have to appreciate the way Haribabu sir is taking forward this kind of technology interventions in evaluating the English lab and all. But actually, I didn't know that this is particularly the thing, because in my busy schedule, I just saw your what is this request link forwarded by a dean of academics. Then without just looking into it, I filled it thinking that it is something that is needed to the college, to be very frank. But then after that, I came to know this is the lab session. Then I thought that once I gave my word, I have to keep it up. But anyhow, after so many years, in fact, I got a chance to look at the youngsters' performance, and I got an opportunity to assist. Then I thought that I shouldn't take it back, because I gave a word to you. And thank you for giving this opportunity. And I think this is my 32nd year of my teaching experience. And I taught not only in India, but also abroad. But I'm back to my parent institution. And really, it's a great pleasure. I love the classes and the students. And thank you very much for taking a small part in my life today. And hope we are going to enjoy together. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am. In fact, I know it is a surprise for you, but we have this process just rolled out across globe only for this region. In
but
fact,
I really appreciate that. You know, I told the same thing in the department also. See the way they are making it out. Especially, I joined because to see how the entire process, how you're taking it forward is, I think it's also a part of lesson to me also. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. In fact, the very background of this examination is only to make the students get to know some unacquainted personalities, like how in the real-time interview they face an examiner or a HR manager all of a sudden. And that too, they in this part of examination, no individual is missing out. We have been separating any examiner that comes joins us by not knowing about their background and about their personality. We are actually bringing them in just to make these people get excited to know how easy, how tough the personal interview is all about. Similarly, we had into the board, like you senior members. Yesterday we had a very senior lawyer, Mr. Hari Haran, from Nalsa University joined, and we was very happy. Especially we had a lot of takeout, especially yesterday's students who were from computer sciences background. A lawyer who interviewed, he was also working for an industry. See the personalities from industry coming down, and the other teacher from NITT from Bhubaneswar. She's a teacher educator. Dr. Rupam also yesterday joined, who did all the best. And this is all the outcome, particularly for this model of examination, ma'am. And thank you for your time. And please accept, as we could not really take your time just for the other FIR. Please do it for the benefit of academic outcomes. So thank you so much for your time, for your loving blessings for all of us. Since you are a senior to me and there's nothing wrong, even I can get a lot of blessings from you.
My blessings have always been there. As I told you, I'm a bit excited. I'm very particular of joining this session today. I kept all my works aside and I said that let me enjoy the session today. In fact, it's a learning process also.
Thank you so much, ma'am. So again, I reiterate, the whole plan of the examination typically has got this flow. The very first half, the introductions ended up, and now we are going to break out the rooms. The whole room is going to be broken out into a couple of rooms, and then after that you have one crux of the hour that is completely for the examination, where students come forward saying about themselves, and then they also can have the interview of you. And the last half an hour will be for the remarks by you, and then you can also have your own what you call comments or any other remarks that you would like to add. You can add it. And this is how we are going to wind up the whole examination. Thanks for your time. And I now request all the support examiners to keep in touch with the main examiners and see the rooms are made comfortably for every one who is involved in this process. Especially see that the student friends might not waste a lot of time. And now we are breaking out the rooms. The breakout rooms are open, and I request slot 1, Shravani ma'am. To which session? Sorry, to who is the examiner that you are taking up?
Yes, sir. For slot 1, Navya ma'am is the examiner, sir.
Okay, Navya. Right. I am adding Navya. Yeah, Madam Navya into slot 1, and Revati ma'am.
Lakshmi ma'am is my experience.
Okay, and I have invited both of you, Ma'am Navya and Ma'am Lakshmi. I think you can take the rooms. And I now request even the slot 1 to get into slot 1, slot 2 to get into slot 2.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, taking time, you please carry out.